This is Anatomy of Success, and I'm your host, Steve Wohlenhaus. This week, to be better about building strong leaders, 8 things nurture growth. Let's get started. I'm Steve Wohlenhaus. This is Anatomy of Success. Thank you for joining us. Fairly new to YouTube here. Please subscribe to our channel if you like to take us on the go. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, and we appreciate you subscribing there to the podcast. Following along with us on social media is always greatly appreciated as well. You can go to weatherology.com and find me under About Us at the top of that page. And now you can stop by aos.academy and find out everything you need to know about Anatomy of Success, a brand new mission here we've started that's designed to help you employ the 4 tenets of equanimity: better health, healthy relationships, healthy intimate relationships, and more satisfying work. And many of the things we talk about in our podcast pertain to that, so welcome along. Now, there's a desperate need for quality leadership today. Recent statistics show 75% of working adults dislike their job, and the reason most often cited for job satisfaction: poor leadership. The good news is that you don't need a fancy degree from a prestigious university to lead. It starts by deciding to lead, then leading by example. Great leaders get their hands dirty. They don't bark out commands, then head for cover. They lead the charge, and then they understand the unpleasant job that makes the organization flourish and show some respect for everyone in the process. They listen to understand and request feedback, engineered toward improvement. They focus on solutions and remain 10 steps ahead of the competition. They also demand excellence, and they set a precedent of exemplary work that is contagious and inspiring. Great leadership is a mindset that understands the importance of people and places emphasis on human values. It's not coerced or manipulative. It's sincere and motivated by desire to empower people to be their best. It's the quintessential growth mindset. Great leaders constantly improve and demand the same from everybody else. They create a culture that discourages comparisons and focuses on personal growth instead. Each person understands their worth, and they don't waste time worrying about their colleagues' individual achievements. They grow together as a team and genuinely desire success for everybody's benefit. These people perform at a high level and constantly strive for improvement. They focus on results and don't get wrapped up assigning blame. They concentrate on working around obstacles, stay committed to forward momentum. So how can we develop a new generation of leaders that help people be stronger and more successful? To be better about building strong leaders, 8 things improve people. Achievement isn't everything. Most people in leadership are obsessed with achievement. They were trained in the tradition of rewards and punishment and operate best when people do as they're told. When you're a good little student and strive for straight A's, you get the impression people should be equally as fixated on accomplishment. When you measure people predicated on achievement alone, we lack the self-awareness required to inspire people to make work more meaningful. Praise properly. Building self-esteem is incredibly powerful if done properly. Like little kids, pouring praise on children for no apparent reason is counterproductive. Don't give me a participation trophy. I came to win. We need to be realistic and honest about our feedback. When somebody has more work to do, tell them in a loving, kind, and useful fashion. Give people praise and recognition when they deserve it, not because you're trying to appear complimentary. Experience isn't enough. So much remarkable talent is overlooked because leaders are looking for all the wrong qualifications. Experience is incredibly important, but some people need experience to reach their true potential. That's where great leaders come in. We need to develop an aptitude for recognizing incredible talent even before the individual sees it in themselves. Great leaders cultivate talent. They don't assume because someone has fancy credentials, they must be qualified to succeed. Stop focusing on failure. Many people have been insulated by overprotective parents. As a result, their aversion to risk is very high. In addition, we celebrate failing forward as if it's mandatory for success. Teach people to get it right the first time and fail less frequently. At the same time, helping people appreciate taking risk is required for success. In the process, people learn to appreciate setbacks and work around challenges. It's not failure if you're learning. No. We live in a world where everyone seeks immediate gratification. They want money, success, fame, a great lifestyle, and prestigious titles today. Very few people understand the importance of deferred gratification. That's why many businesses fail. People want big salaries now. Learning to say no to our impulses helps us lead realistically and help others appreciate the pain of personal and professional sacrifice. Liberate. Most leaders and many managers give too much direction, which compels people to follow orders. There's no freedom in organizations that spell everything out and demand compliance. Liberate people to solve problems their way. Set big goals, give people the freedom to execute their part without impunity or constant oversight. Transparency. Great leaders tell it like it is. They divulge important details and provide people with honest direction, feedback, and vision. That is essential for success. People pay attention to everything we say and do. When our actions match our words and our words reflect our character, integrity, and values, we have nothing to worry about. People can accept occasional blunders, but they don't tolerate a liar. Vision. We need to help future leaders develop better vision. Too many leaders follow the crowd. They latch onto trends that create the illusion of being virtuous. They stumble through difficult times reacting to market circumstances without any clue how to anticipate tumultuous times. Learning to see with clarity and focus is critical for exceptional leadership. So there's 7 things we discussed here today that can be highly useful when you're developing your leadership skills. And leadership, as we've talked about so many times, is pertinent at family, amongst friendship circles, at work, and for yourself. And that's the most important thing. Lead yourself first, and it's going to be a lot easier to lead other people. I'm Steve Wohlenhaus. This is Anatomy of Success. Thanks for joining us. Until next week, let's stay focused, let's stay positive, and let's stay optimistic.